Good morning, my YouTube friends. Monica here with MyWyoStyle. Remember, God loves you. It's been a long time since I was able to get on. It's been a hectic summer. We've been trying to get the house painted, and we took time to move the in-laws to Wyoming so we can help take care of them as they need that. The garden is doing really great. It's in overabundance right now. I've been trying to get a lot of stuff done, so let's get some more of that stuff done. It's always good to see you and spend time with you. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to do a little experiment. I got a gallon of olive oil, and I am going to try to make some chive oil and see if I can preserve it. I did a couple of half pints a couple of weeks ago, and they seem to be holding up. So, and we don't really keep it on the shelf that long. We eat it about as fast as we can. With 4 adult children, I've been able to offer them this amazing oil. I learned this from the 1970s homestead. If you want the recipe, you can go over there. I do it a little bit different than they do, but you know me, I always get it done. Yesterday I washed and chopped up the last of my chives in the garden. They were starting to die off a little bit and kind of made me sad. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try that oil again and see if I can store it. So come along with me. I'm going to heat this oil up pretty hot. The idea is to fry that chive and get all the moisture out of it, so that way we can store it. So the way you want to test the oil to see if it's hot enough, just drop some of your chives in there, and if they look like they're being fried, you know your oil is hot enough. So I am going to put my chives in, handful at a time. Be careful because the oil will splatter. And don't put too much of it in so your pan doesn't overflow. But you want your oil hot enough to keep it frying. So 1970s homestead, their exchange student Dan from Vietnamese. This is a cuisine that they have there, and they use it on rice. We actually use it on everything, steaks and chicken, and I've been putting it on my eggs in the morning. I'm going to let that heat up just a little bit again. The sizzling is dying down, so I'm going to let it come up to temp again. Okay, I was able to get the last of my chives in there. They're still frying. And I am going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic salt. And when she's making her garlic salt, she's actually doing it in a quart jar, and she's layering salt and chives and then pouring the oil in the jar. I'm going to turn that down just a tiny bit. I can feel that salt on the bottom of my pan. I'm going to keep stirring it until I feel like it's dissolved all the way. I just tasted it. Put in a 1/16 of a cup of garlic salt. I need it a little bit saltier. You can also put this in the freezer and it will last indefinitely. I'm hoping that this helps us get through the rest of 2022 and a few months into 2023, and then in the springtime my chives will start growing again and I'll be able to make some more. You can also make this with onions. Green onion tops work, and just regular onions. I've seen a couple of different varieties. Okay, all that salt has dissolved on the bottom of the pan, so I am going to can it up while it is boiling. Okay, so I just got a little dish that I'm going to put my jar on. Try to keep the counter as clean as I can. Be very careful to not spill that oil on you. I am going to fill my jars. Give it a stir so that way you can incorporate the oil and all the chives. Bring it up to that first rim. Trying to keep the rims as oil-free as possible. I'm going to wipe the rims with vinegar, especially on any kind of oil product you're making. Lid it immediately. Some people will invert the oil to heat up that seal because it's boiling. Sterilize the top of your lid, then you can invert it. I'm going to continue to do that and get these jars done. Okay guys, I ended up with 17 half pints and just a little over a half. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and just use this since I'm out. That's the whole reason this started, is because I am out. They're absolutely beautiful. All the chive kind of settles down on the bottom. But it seems like I got just about, this one looks a little bit low, just about the same amount of chives in all the jars. So I'm really happy with that. And I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna put like 3 of them on the shelf just to test it, to see if they are shelf stable. Otherwise, I am probably gonna put all these in the freezer. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, may God bless you. Okay guys, one more note on that chive oil. It will solidify when you put it in the refrigerator or freeze it. And like I said, if you freeze it, it'll be indefinitely. You could just pull it out whenever you need some more. The way that I get it back into the oil state is I just put it in a pan of boiling water just for a little while until it gets to the liquid state again. A lot of people will put it in the microwave, and I think it kind of kills all of the nutrition that's in there. So I try to be a little bit careful about that. And thank you for watching the video today, and as always, may God bless you.